Hello, everybody. Scott Pilgriff may be here. Let me explain something real quick. I wanted to do a scary game for October, and I didn't really know what I would do because I'm not very good at them. And then I thought, oh god, what about visual novels? There's hundreds of them, right? Higurashi was the first one to come to mind. And immediately I realized I probably couldn't handle it because I'm fucking scared of everything. I get scared of everything. Everything terrifies me. I'm trying to make sure the camera angle and everything's good so you guys can see me. If hopefully the camera part of this Let's Play works out, because there's been times where it just doesn't, but hopefully it works. But anyway, I've never been good at these. Viewers of all my videos would know I've never been good at them. But then me and Rashomon, we made a bet. If I win and beat this game without pussying out, I get $5. But if I pussy out and quit, I lose $10. It's to incentivize me to play it and beat it. So we're gonna do it. I'm not very good at these kind of games. This is the new one on Manga Gamer. This is the first chapter from what I know. It should be the first chapter. I don't want to exit. That was an accident. Through my configuration, I changed stuff so it'd work out for our Let's Play here. Let's get to it. Don't be sad, the world may not forgive you, but I do. Don't be sad, you may not forgive the world, but I forgive you. Tell me, what must I do to earn your forgiveness? Frederica Bernicato. I don't know, I'm not good at reading. Oh god, it's fading away. Oh, this is the work of fiction. Any resemblance to any actual persons or organization extremely not. Oh shit, that's a lot. 1983. If I were going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Oh no. Even in this very moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. As if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sopping voice, and those tears making a mess of my face. That mechanical, repetitive sound finally stilled and everything fell silent. Only the city of cicadas remained, annoyingly loud. And yet, I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She's no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why this pain, my eyes getting moist, why was this happening? I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit has suffered enough. In countless times I've wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Except I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Oh my god. I have no time to react. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright to just take the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. Like flowers by a grave. Now then. Calm your nerves. Oh, fuck off. Even though you can't feel your right arm. Oh no. Just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. Aww. That kindness made me happy. Oh no. That adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were. Because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last, oh god, bouquet for you. Perhaps I really did. Love you. Oh god. Higurashi. When they cry. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. Okay, so before anything, where is the config? This whole thing is really loud. I don't want to mute it. There we go. That's much better, I think. Oh, God. Shit, man. Not even 10 minutes yet. We haven't even seen shit, and I'm already terrified. Let's continue. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and multi-lane roads. The melodious, cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks and the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness has begun to instill a sense of serenity. There's nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once had been to an ice cream parlor. That's weird. Ice cream is great, dude. I should have gone at least once. Yeah, see? Now you're regretting. Dumbo. It's only now that I've started to regret that a little. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? Are we going to see faces soon? I'm confused. She's apologizing so much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistakes, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. I don't know about that. You just need to be more careful next time. I don't know about that. She's still apologizing, even now. then has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up. I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding. Daddy? Oh wow, look at this art. I don't know if I call it nice, but it's art. Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up. I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding. It seems the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It's hard to believe that that the landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. From there, we'd take a car deeper into the mountains. Now these look like just painted over real places. Nice photos, guys. Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. Oh god, I'm so bad at reading. I feel like I read that hella wrong. Can I scroll up? Will it let me scroll up? Oh yes, okay. But that's really blue. I give up on that. There will be, there, where I live now. Hinamizawa. This is a really ugly area. Higurashi when they cry. That whole first 7 minutes, I'm already fucking terrified. We haven't even seen anything. We've only heard things. This is my room. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although in exchange you could fill your lungs with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Nothing but trees. The neighbor's house was far away from on the other side. So I was probably the only one enjoying the view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air has its own taste. By the way, guys, just so you guys know, the way I'm recording this is kind of weird. I have two monitors set up. One is my laptop camera, which I'm looking at right now, and the other is my television, which has the game. If it looks like I'm not, or you guys can't really see me, let me know for the next episode, because I want to make sure that this series comes out good, or at least, yeah, tell me if you can't see me properly. I'll probably notice myself during the editing, but I want to know from you guys too, just to make sure this whole thing is proper for all of us. If you guys can barely see me, I'll try and fix how I have things set up so that you guys can see me better. But for now, the way I've set it up right now is the way I've set it up right now, and I don't want to redo everything. So we're going to get back to the game. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. I said that a second ago, but... Oh, hey, music! Wow! And it's actually kind of nice. You know what? I can dig it. It's good. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. This is actually really good music. Fuck. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up and working until the early morning. Dad has a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that. It was just because it looked easy. I never tell him that, though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook, it was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mother never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. Fuck, man. I'm gonna be really scared later, because good music always leads to dark shit in these kind of games. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good. Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough? Pile it on. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. Excellent as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Keiichi. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. I'm just gonna say this right now. The mom is worrying me already. Because of the way she's talking. Saying my name after the sentence every time. The way things are worded. Both sentences being pretty much formatted the same. Is worrying. Always worrying. Okay. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you'd call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide grin. Isn't it about time to meet up with Reina-chan? Hurry, hurry. Oh, okay. Okay. No Keiichi here. Okay. Okay. I got you. Sure. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Reina is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people. It's to come it well after a cut. I'm gonna read that whole thing again. Right? She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Wow, what a nice guy. Seriously though, how long does Reina wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of the miso soup, I raced for the door. Please thank Reina-chan for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known that, I would have savored them a bit more. Morning. Are we gonna see a girl? A person? Is this Reina-chan? Rena? Hey, a character! She's so kawaii. Look at her. Keiichi-kun. Good morning. Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. Okay, I'm already noticing something different from normal visual novel style. Usually in visual novels, the inside thoughts are usually not in text boxes, but this is in text boxes. So I guess that's how we're doing it. I didn't question it with the mom because she was obviously a side character and she's not going to be important at all. But with main characters, usually, you know, it's important. Whatever. You know, whatever. I just hit my mic. Whatever. Let's continue. You're always so early. I'm hoping this whole thing is using the right mics. I'm just trying to confirm. Oh god. You should try sleeping in sometime. If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting. She's so conscientious and such a good person. That's a big word. I'm surprised people know big words. I don't even know what that word means. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind. Keiichi-kun, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time. I'll leave you in the dust. Without looking back. Oh, why are you so mean? Why? Game? Hello? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Reina had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed. I'm kidding. I'd wait for you. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red. Thank you. I guess clicking too low won't recognize the click, I guess. I'll wait forever until you came, Rena. Aww. No matter how long. Look at you trying to get booty, boy. Look at you. Very good at it, I tell you. Very good at it. For forever. Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. Girls usually are. When it comes to not knowing much about the world. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena? Huh? I haven't. Never read any before. From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out. Oh yeah, message from Mom. She says thanks for the pickles. Oh yeah, message from Mom. Thanks for the pickles. It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty? They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom? Huh? Uh-huh. Why do you ask? Were they too salty? Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically. Oh God. Was it you, Rena, or was it your mom? Why are you asking who made them? Why? Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically. Huh? She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Wow, what a dick. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth and over, trying to muster a response. It was me. Delicious. Huh? Pretty good, just like the last ones. They went perfectly with the rice. Her face went bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun teasing her. I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife. Keep at it, Rena. I'll train you until you can handle the average person. Why was I scared? This is fucking hilarious. Or so I decided for myself. Let it go. Oh, let's go. If we keep Mom waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she just spaced out otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we can make our way to school. What do you mean keep Mom waiting? Is your mom a teacher? This strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. Okay. Hey, more music. New music. I don't know if I like it. It's okay. Kind of like Rune Factory-ish. Mi-chan, good morning. Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Noticing us, she waved. Oh, hey, you are well endowed. Ah, finally, you two are late. Usually, you're the one who's late. In sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Whoa. Mion Sonozaki. Oh, by the way, sorry, my eyesight is actually kind of bad. So, if you see me going closely to the television sometimes to read what it is, that's what I'm doing. I'm fucking so bad at seeing things. I wish I could raise the text size, but I feel like that would totally ruin the recording, so I'm not going to do that. Even if I could. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can, but we're going to continue with this anyway. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class. Morning, Rena. It's been a while, Kei-chan. How many years? I was only off 2 days. Oh god, this girl's dumb. You don't say. You were so much cuter back then. Mion's gaze stared at my chest, then dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my legs. So, she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then. Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. Just to be clear. I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised. Ooh. Saucy. Not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Star. Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. Tell me how I was so scared the first 7 minutes. Now I'm just laughing my ass off. Don't say next time. Right now is just fine. How about just letting the little guy get a fresh breath of morning air? I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty that you could smell it fouling up in their morning air before. Mion sure does act like an old man sometimes. Dude, please take off your pants. Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached for my fly, Rena began to ramble in a near panic. Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Red-faced and flustered, Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about. How was it? Seeing the city again. Mion switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning. I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time. So yeah, did you look for it? That thing I asked for? You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have time to look around in toy stores. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. Is she a weeaboo? It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here after all. Is this about games again, Michan? Oh, she's a gaming weeaboo. Okay, we'll take it. We take those. Mion nods proudly as Rena giggles. I think we'll stop the episode when we get to school. Yep, I wanted Kei-chan to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see. Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, I guess I have to now. I'm gonna get another game full of hot action. This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand. Mion is a boarding card game enthusiast, and I hear she collects quite a lot of different ones. According to Rena, Mion's room has become some kind of museum for domestic and foreign games. Okay. If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too. Yeah, of course. Okay, this song's growing on me. If Kei-chan's up for it, I should warn you though, we're pretty tough. Just what I want. I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to lose. Whoa. Then we let you in the group this time, I guess. Bristling with joy head to toe, Rena asked back and forth between me and Mion. Or looked, back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further. I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to. What do you mean? I'd rather play inside, to be honest. Rena laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. I understood that they did that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in, so they won't feel like they have to try and make me feel welcome. I felt like if I what did that say? Acted a bit more open than I usually am, it would probably be right for the place. The song is good. It's gotten me. I'm good in. Oh, we're in the school. Are we in the school? Oh, we're in the school. Alrighty. We're going to end the episode here because we've been going for a while. How do I save this? Menu. Save and load. Will the game crash if I try to save like other fucking visual novels? It might be. Well, this has been fun to record. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. So, thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, let me know if you're having fun. I'm really excited to play this and also very scared to play this. So, thank you guys for watching. It's gotta be maybe out. See you guys next time.